1. And it came to pass, when Rehoboam had established the kingdom, and had strengthened himself, he forsook the law of the Lord, and all Israel with him. 12. 2. And it came to pass, that in the 5th year of King Rehoboam Shishak king of Egypt came up against Jerusalem, because they had transgressed against the Lord. 12. 3. With 1,200 chariots, and 70,000 horsemen, and the people were without number that came with him out of Egypt, the Lubim, the Sukkims, and the Ethiopians. 12. 4. And he took the fenced cities which pertained to Judah, and came to Jerusalem. 12. 5. Then came Shemaiah the prophet to Rehoboam, and to the princes of Judah, that were gathered together to Jerusalem because of Shishak, and said unto them, Thus saith the Lord, Ye have forsaken me, and therefore have I also left you in the hand of Shishak. 12. 6. Whereupon the princes of Israel and the king humbled themselves, and they said, The Lord is righteous. 12. 7. And when the Lord saw that they humbled themselves, the word of the Lord came to Shemaiah, saying, They have humbled themselves, therefore I will not destroy them, but I will grant them some deliverance, and my wrath shall not be poured out upon Jerusalem by the hand of Shishak. 12. 8. Nevertheless they shall be his servants, that they may know my service, and the service of the kingdoms of the countries. 12. 9. So Shishak king of Egypt came up against Jerusalem, and took away the treasures of the house of the Lord, and the treasures of the king's house. He took all. He carried away also the shields of gold which Solomon had made. 12:10. Instead of which King Rehoboam made shields of brass, and committed them to the hands of the chief of the guard, that kept the entrance of the king's house. 12:11. And when the king entered into the house of the Lord, the guard came and fetched them, and brought them again into the guard chamber. 12:12. And when he humbled himself, the wrath of the Lord turned from him. www.hollybooks.com. Page 257. 2 Chronicles. That he would not destroy him altogether, and also in Judah things went well. 12:13. So King Rehoboam strengthened himself in Jerusalem, and reigned, for Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which the Lord had chosen out of all the tribes of Israel, to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah an Ammonitess. 12:14. And he did evil, because he prepared not his heart to seek the Lord. 12:15. Now the acts of Rehoboam, first and last, are they not written in the book of Shemaiah the prophet, and of Iddo the seer concerning genealogies? And there were wars between Rehoboam and Jeroboam continually. 12:16. And Rehoboam slept with his fathers, and was buried in the city of David, and Abijah his son reigned in his stead. 13:1. Now in the 18th year of King Jeroboam began Abijah to reign over Judah. 13:2. He reigned 3 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name also was Micaiah the daughter of Uriel of Gibeah. And there was war between Abijah and Jeroboam. 13:3. And Abijah set the battle in array with an army of valiant men of war, even 400,000 chosen men. Jeroboam also set the battle in array against him with 800,000 chosen men, being mighty men of valor. 13:4. And Abijah stood up upon Mount Zemaraim, which is in Mount Ephraim, and said, Hear me, thou Jeroboam, and all Israel. 13:5. 5. Ought ye not to know that the Lord God of Israel gave the kingdom over Israel to David forever, even to him and to his sons by a covenant of salt? 13. 6. Yet Jeroboam the son of Nebat, the servant of Solomon the son of David, is risen up, and hath rebelled against his Lord. 13. 7. And there are gathered unto him vain men, the children of Belial, and have strengthened themselves against Rehoboam the son of Solomon, when Rehoboam was young and tender-hearted, and could not withstand them. 13. 8. And now ye think to withstand the kingdom of the Lord in the hand of the sons of David, and ye be a great multitude, and there are with you golden calves, which Jeroboam made you for gods. 13. 9. Have ye not cast out the priests of the Lord, the sons of Aaron, and the Levites, and have made you priests after the manner of the nations of other lands? So that whosoever cometh to consecrate himself with a young bullock and 7 rams, the same may be a priest of them that are no gods. 13:10. But as for us, the Lord is our God, and we have not forsaken him, and the priests, which minister unto the Lord, are the sons of Aaron, and the Levites wait upon their business. 13:11. And they burn unto the Lord every morning and every evening burnt sacrifices and sweet incense. The shewbread also set they in order upon the pure table, and the candlestick of gold with the lamps thereof, to burn every evening. For we keep the charge of the Lord our God, but ye have forsaken him. 13:12. And, behold, God himself is with us for our captain, and his priests with sounding trumpets to cry alarm against you. O children of Israel, fight ye not against the Lord God of your fathers, for ye shall not prosper. 13:13. But Jeroboam caused an ambushment to come about behind them. So they were before Judah, and the ambushment was behind them. 13:14. And when Judah looked back, behold, the battle was before and behind, and they cried unto the Lord, and the priests sounded with the trumpets. 13:15. Then the men of Judah gave a shout, and as the men of Judah shouted, it came to pass, that God smote Jeroboam and all Israel before Abijah and Judah. 13:16. And the children of Israel fled before Judah, and God delivered them into their hand. 13:17. And Abijah and his people slew them with a great slaughter. So there fell down slain of Israel 500,000 chosen men. 13:18. Thus the children of Israel were brought under at that time, and the children of Judah prevailed, because they relied upon the Lord God of their fathers. 13:19. And Abijah pursued after Jeroboam, and took cities from him, Bethel with the towns thereof, and Jeshanah with the towns thereof, and Ephraim with the towns thereof. 13:20. Neither did Jeroboam recover strength again in the days of Abijah, and the Lord struck him, and he died. 13:21. But Abijah waxed mighty, and married 14 wives, and begat 22 sons, and 16 daughters. 13:22. And the rest of the acts of Abijah, and his ways, and his sayings, are written in the story of the prophet Iddo.